Hey guys, my name's Steph. I'm part of the Dreamcatchers, but today I want to make a video on my own. I want to make a video about what I've been going through, my mental illnesses that I've recently coming to terms with, and I wanted to talk about them and my experiences and my support system. So I first wanted to talk about anxiety, something I suffer with. Something I've suffered with for probably about a year now, maybe a year and a half, and it's only getting worse. And I want to say it started when I started working as a cashier. Being a cashier, it's always fast paced. You always have customers who, no matter how, they just don't understand the situation. They don't understand what you go through. And always had people yelling at me. And I couldn't do that. I don't like when people raise their voice at me. I don't like when people yell at me because I don't know how to handle it. My first reaction is to cry. Or basically, just cry. And my anxiety followed me into school. I go to hair school of business. I recently went for massage and graduated, but I decided that's not what I want to do. So I returned to be a health claims specialist. And I knew the work going in was going to be tough and hard. And I didn't think I would have any problems with the school itself because I had such a good time doing massage. But before I went back, I recently found out I was going on a trip to Disney. And I was really excited. And I told all my professors before that this is where I'm going and this is when I'm going. Can, we make up a plan so that when I come back, we'll have everything caught up. And they're like, yeah, sure, no problem. So it's time to leave, and when I told the director that I was going, it was like, well, you never told us this. Well, yeah, I did, but you just don't listen. And so I go to Disney, and in the back of my head, the whole time I'm on the trip, I'm like, I'm going to fail this course. I'm going to fail this class. I'm going to fail this school. I'm not going to be able to catch up. And so I return, and all those thoughts in my head literally became reality. And it was really, really, really tough. So it was to the point where I was giving attitude, which is something I never do towards a teacher. But they refused to give me my books because I wasn't passing the class, because I hadn't been there. And I literally went up to the teacher, and she's like, I can't give you your books. I'm like, why am I not surprised? And just sat back down. It was just so frustrating. So I stopped going for a while, and then I tried to go back, but they had just put me in I don't deal with change, and they put me in a new class. So I did the class that day, but I decided I can't do this. So I decided I'll go back in May. But then I thought maybe getting a summer job would be a good idea, and so I'm going to go back in September. And but that's where the depression came in. Not being in school and not working, I'm here with just sitting in my room, and that's when I start doing my thinking, and that's when it gets really bad. So the depression was really bad, and I was never able to talk to people about it really. I kind of give them skips about it, but I just pretend yeah, I'm okay, but I'm not. And I recently talked to my parents. I opened up to them, and that was really, really hard. But the fact that they finally get it, that yeah, she's suffering with something, because out of the family, I was always the happy one, the strong one, not the strong one, but nothing really happens to me. I was never sick. I was never nothing. And my mom's side, well, not even my mom's, but I guess my mom's side, they suffer with a lot, and I was fortunate enough not to really have anything that's bad. So, they never really took me seriously. And, I think a lot of it is not feeling you're good enough. I was always afraid I was going to disappoint them. And I feel like I am now. Even though they realize it, I feel like I'm still like when I got my moods and lashed out, it was always on them, and I felt really bad. But now that I'm getting this help, I think it'll be better. You know, like, in my head, I feel like I can't function like normal people. Like, I just can't go out and get a job like other people can. And, like, I feel like things are just harder than it, like, I make things harder than they should be, and I just overthink things. But I know that if I take it step by step, it'll be better. You know, I have a journal, and that really helps. I have my group of friends that really help too. My family, now that I told them, and I'm going to keep telling them what's going on. But I just wanted to open up a little bit. Something it's really hard for me to do. And that's really about it. But I just wanted to tell my story. Because, like, I know a lot of my family members don't know, they don't realize it, or they just don't care, they don't take it seriously. So, that was my story, and that's, basically it. So, thanks for listening.